Exploring the World of Kings and Queens, a House of Dragon podcast on the history and culture of House Targaryen. Welcome to Artificial Radio's Exploring the World of Kings and Queens, where we dive into the rich history and culture of House Targaryen from the iconic Game of Thrones series. The Targaryens, a legendary family of dragon riders, have captivated audiences worldwide with their fierce warrior spirit, complex politics, and who can forget the towering figure of Viserys Targaryen, driven by a mad thirst for power and a burning desire to reclaim the Iron Throne, or the enigmatic Daenerys Targaryen, known to her followers as Mother of Dragons but feared by her enemies as the Unburnt. House Targaryen's history, spanning centuries of conquest and turmoil, has left an indelible mark on the Seven Kingdoms. From the conquest of Aegon and the establishment of Dragonstone to the infamous Dance of the Dragons, a civil war that ravaged Westeros, the Targaryens have always been a force to be reckoned with. Their legacy of fire and blood has been tempered with the unyielding loyalty of their people, the Ironburn of the Iron Islands, and their close relationship. Throughout this podcast, we'll embark on a thrilling journey through the history of House Targaryen, exploring the intricacies of their culture, the echoes of their past deeds, and the lessons we can draw from their triumphs and failures. So, if you're ready to delve into the House of Targaryen's complexities and rise of dragonfire and iron, join us on Exploring the World of Kings and Queens, a thrilling ride through the Seven Kingdoms' greatest dynasty. House Targaryen, one of the most fascinating and complex families in the Game of Thrones universe, has its roots in medieval mythology and real-life European monarchies. The Targaryen dynasty's fascination with dragons can be traced back to medieval European folklore, where dragons were often depicted as powerful, fire-breathing creatures that symbolized power, strength, and good fortune. In Norse mythology, dragons like Fafnir were known to be bloodthirsty and destructive, while in medieval European legend, dragons were sometimes seen as benevolent creatures, tasked with guarding treasure or serving as symbols of nobility. The Targaryens drew inspiration from these mythological depictions, integrating them into their own mythology and using dragons as a symbol of power and prestige. Their ability to tame and ride the great beasts became a defining feature of their legacy, striking fear into the hearts of their enemies and inspiring awe in their subjects. The Targaryen dynasty's reputation for fierce battle tactics and ruthless conquests is well documented in the annals of Westerosi history. From the conquest of the Seven Kingdoms by Aegon the Mad to the iron-fisted rule of Maegor the Cruel, the Targaryens have consistently demonstrated a willingness to do whatever it takes to maintain their power and expand their dominion. This reputation for brutality was likely fueled by a combination of factors, including their extensive use of fire and dragon power in battle, as well as their relative isolation and geographic remoteness, which allowed them to develop a distinctive culture and set of values that were often at odds with those of their more traditional and chivalrous opponents. Whether or not one views the Targaryens as villainous conquerors or noble heroes, it is clear that their legend has captivated audiences for generations, inspiring countless stories, songs, and artworks that continue to resonate with us today.